Okay, welcome to Clark Construction Services homework help once again. Purpose of this, of course, is to give you a little edge and make it increase your chances at passing the closed book exam on the next day. All right, the next homework problem we're going to look at is the open graded friction course straight edge deficiency problem. You got to know how to calculate, of course, at the end of the job when you have penalties for an open graded friction course, and it's a little bit different. You're going to have to remember these formulas. So always our first approach to the problem is to study it and see what it is. So after straight edging was performed, we rolled our 15-foot straight edge, and it was determined that a straight edge deficiency be left in place at no pay. Simple enough. So we're going to calculate the equivalent tonnage that will be affected by this decision. And our knowns are that the lane width is 12 feet wide, and the deficiency straight edge location was station 1 plus 50 to 1 plus 55. So the length of our deficiency is 5 feet, just subtracting out the 2. And by specification, we know that we go 50 feet in each direction unless there's an exception. For instance, if there was a bridge on one side, we can't very well remove the concrete on the bridge, so we would stop our calculation at that point wherever the bridge is or exception on one side. And then they give us a spread rate of 75 pounds per square yard, which is going to be a constant for these friction course problems according to specification as of this 2012 presentation. So let's go on and see our approach to this. All right, so here's our solution. We have a 12-foot lane width, and our deficiency calculated out to be 5 foot wide. So per specification, 50 feet each side of the penalty, so 50, 50 plus 5 would give us 105 feet. So what's the next portion? Well, the penalty is going to be 5.5 tons, but how do we arrive at that? Well, we have to use our formula that they provide us, which is the tonnage is going to be equal to the length, which is going to be 105 feet, times our width, which we know up here is 12 feet, times the 0.0044. This comes from the State Materials Office. There's a bunch of steps to it to come up with that, but that's the easiest thing to remember. So length times width times 0.0044, which is going to be 105 times 12 times 0.0044, give us our 5.54 tons. Now, since the accuracy from the basis estimates for asphalt is going to be to the 10th of the ton, we would round whatever that is to the 10th of the ton. And make sure you do that. If you see an answer for 5.4 or and 5.5, keep in the back of your mind that you need to round and reach the degree of accuracy for this. Okay, that's it for the friction course deficiency problem. We'll see you in our next video.